Welcome back to our 17th C# tutorial. In this video we're going to be talking about strings and how we can actually build them. Now we've seen and used strings a few times before. Copy this out, and now we've used a string in the past where we have hello world, and we can also build a string that can be called many times without writing all this needless text in here. So essentially we call this hello world again, and just by running it we can see how much easier it is to do this once and then call it back in the situations that we need it, than to just do one line and having it run 20-30 times through a program, as in some instances you will actually have. So that's why ideally you use this string and you create it and then you call it when needed. That way when you do actually come up to the situation where you need to call a string 3 or 4 times, you just only call the one. You just only need to worry about the one little letter or name of a variable rather than typing in hello world. So what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of this. We're going to try something a little different. We're going to add in, I think this would look better in quotation marks, but no, how do we do that? Now, the easiest way is by putting in a backslash and then a quotation mark. Now, this is basically an escape character, saying that just ignore what's on just next to this. It only works with certain characters. One of them is the quotation mark, and then down the other side we do the same thing again. And now if we control F5, can run it, and it's got hello world in quotation marks. Now, some of you might be thinking, what happens? Can we run it like this? You're just using the escape character? No. Now, sorry. Don't know what I did then. So, if you look at it, it's a bit clumsy, but you need an escape character to actually use. You need to use the escape character to use the backslash. So it's a little bit annoying, but that's how you can build quotation marks. Now there's also a few others. We'll delete this and say hello world and question mark. We'll run this through, and we get what we wanted. But what if we were to do this? Will it change anything? See, it's expecting something for an escape sequence, but doesn't need that. And the same as if we were to do it for W, it's just expecting an escape sequence. So you've got to make sure that what you use is actually valid for all one. And I've got one here that we can do. \n is a very common one. I'll show you what that does soon, and we'll do \t. It's another one that you might wind up using quite a bit. If we run this program, okay, you got hello world. So what has happened is \n, as you might be able to tell, has finished the line. So it's \n, which says new line, low, and then we've got a little space here, and then we've got \t, which is tab. So it pushes it over about 5 spaces. Now, if you look over here and just click on the screen anywhere and click tab once, you see it goes forward. It went forward 1, 2, 3, 4. So sorry, 4, not 5 spaces, but that's what the tab does. Now, I've built a little string. I've built a little string that I'll show you in the next video, and it's just sort of a combination of all of this stuff because we're getting a bit long, and once we're done that, once we're done the next video, we'll probably be covering string literals, I believe it's called. So anyway, thanks for watching, and remember to like and subscribe.